Additional my Adom TV Cassia Brenna aso don't hear Cassia any idea bro baby wobia and some Jedi Makotene be and say abaya power jumedi bi huntama your friend vegetable development project e baby bi mama Ghana de share to me enya bi aye and on nsema mpanyufo e de atodwa beboram near the honsem abramo ye friwa na fe yakwa kohwe woman mo marasha bedwafie Speaker of Parliament Samra Meka say dom kuma no Penyipa wadawa no osahene Alexander Afenyomaken also me PM privileges committee no me yinsam hodo bi ano eno so monsam ye de bebro ansane yakwa kohwe nipa miensam bia Samre emra enwo di said yes na efata o kwa west yes nkwanhia si ehyen bi mu so mo kwa akobokro no so mo kwa de obinim de nam so ntia ema saade ne kobae na so mpanyufo achi omo nsem bi eka we hu ne abo ne bedede nam ena enwumre se Adom TV enwumre no nsia kase ebo ediam je so ye obidum bi edokumi enwumre me na me so mo ye na ye homra ye ba ye de nsem ne bebro adesma ma ye mma kwa ba na afi ye munwra ensem na nkasa mu ye hya ase de a na mampanyine John Dramani Mahama na kache ne ye hya ase edi efre na opanyine Samra Meka se wa pa odwumadie bi ho to my friend vegetable development project na sedwumadi ndie beye ene se no baya hodo no ye betimi adua no wo man munya sa afi ne ye free ama no na eba ebebie nwuma amomanfo atimi anya bia ye
Vegetable development project ya ofre ne yeredua dia ebeboa ebekoso o mantama hodo a wonum edua nuane eyekua ni nyina na eno eka nhyeya abande ato ho se obedua nuane ama Ghana fo nyina anya bia di mekire Feed Ghana initiative no eso we die ebeboa pa ma atosode egina ne naso a ebesa bia nwuma amomanfo anya bia ye.
It is a great pleasure for me to be in Kokom today for the official launch of the Vegetable Development Project, affectionately known as Yeridua. This initiative represents a bold and strategic step under our flagship Feed Ghana program. It reflects our collective determination to transform Ghana's vegetable subsector into a competitive, technology-driven, climate-smart, and job-creating industry. Today is not just about the commissioning of a project. It is the beginning of a new chapter in our national agricultural renaissance.
Osandi to just dwumadi ebehwe ama entosi ni je ne umadua na dodo pa frito hwe nuoma oman eka ndodo mu eba hase ya saa nuoma mienu eka ho a enya samketoa.
To expand large-scale and smallholder to production of tomatoes, onions, and peppers using improved seed varieties and modern agronomic practices. Strengthen the entire value chain from input supply and production to aggregation, storage, processing, and marketing. To create dignified, predictable jobs, especially for young people, women, and persons with disability.
Owie no sade to dwa se obesi biaye ya wodua nume nyina wi a ombekrakra no na omayiyim se ne beya de bebe dwama so nyina beye papa.
Additionally, a modern pack house will be constructed to handle the grading, the sorting, packaging, and cold chain management of all the vegetables that are produced. The entire project has been carefully designed to be completed within 12 months. This vegetable development project will be replicated in many other parts of the country, especially in the north where water availability is a major challenge at many times of the year.
Yamfo ya ninchiremu ewo pando na okopimo pando a aban na senior ho Killian Donko e de atodwa abo aban abaso se ifiri se aban ba ye eba mpuntudwuma enkanka kwa ho nsema afa ne ntema pefra pa ni nyina ye afi ekuafo afi dida ho nkomo na omudi opanyine de sansemi atodwa
Aban krachipeno pando ene ede atodwa se obipimu ewo ne mensiri no mu a ene se na kua ho nsem ejane naso no eyade ne agye ho pa we watch se ni nyina e kan hyehye a aban yi ede agua kwamu a eno na ebo akuafo ama wonom nso etumi ayi kua na mani aye akono.
Yes, I can tell you there's improvement in terms of agriculture in the municipality. The government, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, when he assumed office, he promised that there will be boost and improvement in the agricultural sector. Recently, we received 1,000 bags of fertilizer, and then we distributed it to the farmers in the municipality. We've also received pumping machines, which we've given out to our farmers so that they can do all-season farming. And I can tell you, MP also brought fertilizer to support the farmers. And this MP's fertilizer that he brought, also we distributed it throughout the municipal to the farmers.
And reaching a bank crash opinions and in some ways so it's dry.
Gone are the days, there's this slogan, Operation Feed Yourself. I think this is the advanced vision of Operation Feed Yourself, so that we can produce in Ghana, eat what we produce, and then secure some for food security in future. So I think it's very relevant.
Yemfro na fe yenko omaimu mrashe bedwafie na panyipa Adom kuma na oneda no Alexander Afenyomakin. Samra meka say speaker ahye so mrame piem wo privileges committee efa ensembia ekoso ehon panyipa Adom kese na anom ene yi speaker so tre ni nyina afa West African Parliament ensem na emuntwemuni.
Meshebedwam chiame hene albambagben dia tudwa se domkuma ba no dani Alexander Kwame na Afenyomakin onkonko pim ewo privileges committee na onkoyi nsembia no a ekire se obumra hie wo fie hoso na okasa ewo meshebedwam no de tudwa se ensembia omanfo edebeto nanim se ono akopiem ewo ebibrima toye enkabomku meshebedwam kire ECOWAS Parliament akwakotena mu bi wabra wonu mayi ne din afiri mu ya omo kire se eno etietia oman emra ewo meshebedwam so a ama
Honorable members, having reviewed the complaint, the standing orders, and the governing principles, I am satisfied that the matter raised prima facie implicates the dignity and institutional integrity of this House. Pursuant to Order 34.1, I therefore refer the matter, the complaint lodged by the Honourable Member for Boko Central and a majority leader to the Committee on Privileges and Immunities for examination, inquiry, investigation, and report to the House. The committee is directed to 1. Ascertain the relevant facts giving rise to the complaint, including the action taken by the House and by the honourable member concerned. 2, review those actions taken within the framework of our standing orders and the applicable protocols of the ECOWAS Parliament.
Yeguso awomaimu mrashebedwafie na mrashebedwani a ogina ho AdomOnline pandai abato empesua so opanyini Matthew nyendam ene okopiem womaimu mrashebedwafie na speaker Echima so wabepiem womaimu mrashebedwafie enyade a watomra essence wode nsem bi akodan court se court nkan nsem ni bi man so wonye mrashebedwani ne honkor ne ba no eneyi ebrani nyanson aboa ne be wu no nyanwu ya yemfre ni dwanfo nti ene waba omaimu mrashebedwafie na obedini dwuma na esenam ne kwam
enano enra mrashebedwam na mentwem ho ase ho ni nyina ne se na dom kese no kira a wonom mpene mrashebedwani yogina wode mapandai Matthew Nyindam ya court wa hye se na bato mpesua ba ya court so afimpiminu ne adwune na ogina so di nkunim no wonkonkoto no foforo no oni ho kwan se oba mrashebedwam eba be kasa fri se na konwa na oteso no nyaade a owotumi na nso ne mrashebedwafie chiame hene abambagben ahye se obetumi atoa so edi mrashebedwa kosi se nefuanso ya wode to ho se wono edi asam no ekwakopiemu appeals court enu asama high court kan tamale no wonom emonto ntwene baabi ansa no eno ebeba wi no kira December bosumi de edikan ena saa emra no a wono edekoto mpanifo anim no ebeba wi efiri ho kɔ no de ontumi mfrɛ no ho mrashebedwane na so ansa na saa brɛ beba no otumi ba mrashebedwam eba bidini dwuma.
The ruling of the Tamale High Court was delivered on the 24th of November 2025. The statutory 7-day stay therefore remains in force until 1st December 2025. During this period, The High Court's ruling cannot form the basis for the Speaker to instruct the clerk to notify the Electoral Commission that the Pandai seat is vacant. Honorable members, it's therefore premature to say that the Honorable Matthew Nyindam is disqualified from entering and participating in the proceedings of the House, because this period still falls within the 7 days mandatory stay of execution of the order.
Yeguswa wo mai mo mrahye bedwafie na eneyi Adom kase ne nsemo mo kanyina da ne se NPP amanyuku omo betena akonwa kase ne so no hwedwumadi omudi ya na enhyeda nkase omadi oman na bro enti omo ndisi amanyuku ne ba afi na omo toto no ma enoma ebetimi aboa magana etimi agina ne na so free yedie mu akoyedie mu enti budget won sensem ensem efiri mu baaye efiri omai mo mrahye bedwafie bi no
Siedimo kopiemu ewo mrashibedwemu Adom kese no openi a wono ene da wona no mahama yarega ede atudwa ehihye papa aban wi ede aba efa no ye agudie sector akwan ene agrek honsem wochirimu a aban na bone ho modern pa.
When you hear big push, you should hear big jobs. Big push, big jobs. 60 billion Ghana cedis worth of road contracts. Can you imagine how many carpenters will be used? Can you imagine how many masons will be used? Can you imagine how many engineers will be used? Can you imagine how many truck operators will be used? How many bulldozer operators will be used? How many cement sellers will sell? Do you know how many jobs will be created by the big push of over $60 billion contracts? I'm surprised that you don't understand where to spend. Why? When Donald Trump was talking about creating jobs, he talked about big expenditure. Big ticket expenditure creates big jobs.
Nanso no dom kitwa no enso editudwa se ensema
Adom TV kase ne eguso ayede ema no yebedan ye ho akwaje aboafo nkrato abaye ba yebeto aso yemu akwa ba bio emra Adom TV kase so wiase amansan nyina da age atomo TV station ba ko pena ene yukopie mu sunwa na bia ye friend se odumase a awerehosema esie NSA jahwenhwen bia ma na homene so amankofo no madodo na na asese Adom TV kase ye kopie mu sei na na honsem etie
Tell na mu free for your service be share ba
They shall see and run no number pounds in my edunum. Ya, a tree fast to Tahodua, a war or domase empty and poor see a no Sunyana Westminster anymore, Bonomantemo. Containers a hodo, and ne and Tomaso Tobia oho, and it's to toba control one ton and Yamoncania honey, my dear. Nina Eshe Drobe. And if you move the one my H. Sika, ya Brogana City, or Pepini H. and Ashia, and Yasam Ketua. Na, Jumja Juma 4 ebaho, ya one to me ebeswa noa, and to me antre and Uncle Bibri. Now, one muchra at the Copotin ID, Jashi by the Nadia one ebitumi actually. Nanso, Omashan you moasia, Mubedomo Suko, and Hundia Kofa by. One so who be any Adom Cassia, education common, much less say, between Abase, and from a Jaga CB, and na a Hunquatechima and Unti, a Dijashi to say a buy. And penny for Aboman for Cose, Fupe, and Abano, to Mumadin sell by one we can send you one SCD, and from a Jack and a son you may edijuma, now Quanko Fejashi be armor.
Na dumja juma ko no panyimpa wo mo board wodano ana council wodano de atodwa so mu din be kwa nkensesa no na Ghana National Fire Service no anka yenya no rescue services so he mu dwumadi omudi a trase ye dumja so no ma bebre ho a ka mu dwumadi no ho a ni nyina eye o masodie ye o masede a o mgusu o mo yentinke din be anka yensesa no
Council Chairman Dema Ghana National Fire Service na no Furia Hinke Otosumi no ekasa ewo fire conference etosomi ensa and already to just say eni enema adum jejume kufo ye no ade adoso pa enye ejankwa na wono edum nemu no senkinshampu esi anasade fufuru bia esi na opo bi amanaba beboa wode a edum jejume kufo na sese wo frɛ wono mo nenso omanfo pina ne mu se ejankwa na wono edum ntieni edumra enkae ho behia se wono mo din ye fire service no yebesesa ade akọ rescue service na momanfo no ehu enyuma hodo wono mo eye edika eja wono mo edum no ehu.
Like yesterday, somebody suggested that our name should not even be just fire service. It should be rescue service, because we don't just fight fire. When accident happens on the road or when there is flood and other stuff, we are not fighting fire, but we are the very individuals who are trying to rescue the citizen from those actions. So yes, we are going to ensure that we are able to get some of these modern technologies so that we'll be able to do our job and do it better, so that nobody is going to throw stone at us.
Eho na Commissioner Dema Public Services Commission Surveyor Dr. Nanajman Frimpong and so enkasa imodo to just say ni ehwa behia se Ghana National Fire Service for ebenam artificial intelligence so na wono mo edi amape emiaye ahodo a wono mo fire hydrants ewo se ne be ya ejabi man musu no kodru bia bia wono mo enim bi kura wono mo nsuo esa obetimi akwakọ sebie na empempi no enkowi ase no manfo ebo wono mo etiri so se wono mo bedum gya no woni nsuo ewo wono mo ahyen no emo
adwuma no nema bebre wo ha atosin kakra na metu fo se anka omo use what we call geographical information systems, which is a system one omo betime de amapo baby ensuo bia that be omo tu odumja afidie na Omon kon nanti na omonim baby potin ya ensuo wo
yemu akwa baby ona afi yento aso na okopie mu ewo nkokọ ne potem a obeje di arre ho yesi obi dwan wo no obi nkwan ayede nipa miensa bi ho abambofo nsa aka omo genam so nti a bambofo ache omo nyina ne se atoranchemasi omukọ ho omukọ bokọ no we emu nsem nie
Eshembia wono mu edi sadin ahyemu ma na edi na free enkran echiremu ewo kumase wasantimantem ma enipa mienu na eti ehyemu ene ne mu kase akwakonya enkwanhia ewo kowu foodwa no ewo kowu west mensin mu wepue mantem no emu ensem kakra mbenyumfo nsa so ense ehye na registration number ye AA119CY abra odinani echiremu kumase wo free ne kwan no wo so a ene nam so ma sankwanhia we si esiye na sebi Yakopon ebo na pesi na bonsam so tutu no kubi nti na eyade se ehyen yi so omanfo ediburu nya wo ho pa sadi wonomoni abra wosesa enya simkuma winam so amayene obi anani hu nsemi bi anani ni aishetu wa ha edetwe nkoma wo kyerkyere nsemu si ede kyadum kase fa kwan ankwanhia no fa so esiye
ampie ba me se o amena mina ya eda de nsu akwan mu ya na maka ya tofo ampa mi pie ba na kai da fo ana omutimi yi mate ne driver Edo mutu ka mu boy so ma duru nkoko so mu ndure mini ya wa hata na mu sa bai anche bia na boys bi free omudi moto bai be share pe na mu so we di afa na mu sa wo chi ko ya ne boys ya ku ka obi aba na obe yi biko me mi ko ka bi kura e bi se ma ye di ya o be chom po ana bi so mu se ye chom po a e be tare me hu na mare entare enti eni amane dia watch ya driver ni mate Bibi so omo so omo ye Burkina Faso. Me ka mo si ka kira omo a omo so omo nti French nko me so mente French. Nti ejina na ebobo sa. Ani se mi wo penyin bi wo enkoko ne number na me friend na me say. Accident bi asi adensu a. Nti omo mo modern amra. Embe hwe de ati enya sa. Boys ni bia ba omo pese omo twini amane bi ko.
Winam Samadum Kasemani Buni, any Enkoko Divisional Police MTT4, Etchun Koma, one more say, among for no one more area Sardini, the Imprimpree, or Chiwoman and Swama one Munina Bill. Ah, one more because to have Boama Pussy for Soy on Shishumu, Edia Fa, and Quenchiano, and home.
Yan Sanko and Womersion, when I also found a Womersion on some sort in Simbia Beto Montia. Ah, homete, na, ah, who dream, Nina da, and say tablet. ban de ma adesuafo so mo mfa nsua de mo o mo dwumadi o mo die ene ngoma sua no yesi adesuafo ni bi sabia nya Adom de hwepodo we yasa.
I inherited a contract worth about $337 million, where some 1.3 million tablets was to be distributed across the country to all free senior high schools in the country so that learners can have access to digital tools. I'm told that deployment of that is around 980,000. We are through GET Fund supporting the distribution across the country. But my attention this morning, Mr. Speaker, was drawn to the fact that many of the devices are not customized and the students are using it for other purposes, including pornography, which is not acceptable. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, government is taking a high view of it, and there must be restrictions as to what the tablets can be used for, and it should be used strictly for purpose of study. The curriculum is offloaded onto the tablet. It will facilitate digital learning. Mr. Speaker, we are to be minded that when you are training students, you are training them to be globally competitive. And therefore, we have to take investment in digital skills and digital technology and its deployment much more seriously with increased investment. I thank you.
Adom TV kase ye nsana ye ho bi onkoje aboafo nkrato na afa ye ba ye sa de bia karato aso. Adesma ma ye mo akwa ba bio na afa ye nto aso emfa ye ni nkyeremu e wo mfimfin mantemu osahene afenyo makin wakone mpotemo wakosi sabia ede ama ekobi e wo mpotemo ye kroba yan yemfa mo nkyeremu mro.
Aresabia wonu masi ya ho akade nyina ewum dada yi eyede mrahwebedwani yogina hodemo manfo we futu na osan domkuma ba no dani wo mrahwebedwam Alexander Kwame na afenyo marken esiye na ode ato Dr. Apetogbo Jojegbe ya wo kire se afi apema hankura de okunumu honom no na oye dokutani a na oje o manfo nkwa e wompotemo ho pa.
The opening of this health center is a fulfillment of a promise to bring quality healthcare closer to our people. Honourable Chair, Honourable MC, ladies and gentlemen, accessible healthcare is absolutely essential for any community. We can all imagine the difficulty of a pregnant woman in labor or a sick child in the middle of the night having to be rushed to town because there was no clinic nearby. These challenges have persisted for a long time.
Eno echi na ba na musini yo wo efutu Reverend Atamensa ede abasobonsem ma ahwebedwani se watu anamo etese ede abo anpesu asofo no wagina so de ato MPP ni ndisi amanyekonim so wonko humbom omu nyina ya baako no omonhwe empuntu a ombetumi apre ede abra omanfo a wono mompotamo no.
This Atetu Health Center stands as a powerful testament to what we can achieve when we work together. This new health center towers a sanctuary for healing and a cornerstone for healthier, stronger Efutu. It represents our shared commitment to ensuring that all residents, from our cherished elders to our vibrant youth and our precious children, have access to quality, affordable health care.
Enwechi and a Dr. Paulette Brown, ya ono ene shopon de hunsam so ewe futu enso editu dwa se.
Yes, akesem wajan nkwa a doctor so bebre wo. Na mom no nkakramba no ye hwe ne first. Ansa na mu ya akade eyi onye hada pokesim. Na mom o me ya adefefe nyina ye diswo. Na afi obi anko. Sebi onye fi. On my nurses for no so on so one son on now I there what you man so na fe bonus
Yanko edwadie mu nsemu na edwadie mu nsemu panyimpa ono enatema oil refinery on the down to ene panyini dia de basbode e ma Ghana engineer say o ma bom homoden e kan obi ntina ma Ghana ene to ese begina ne naso no na odwuma eni bia efata abasobɔ de so ye wadwuma ye we be ne so adasane and for a boafo ntie nei or the abasobɔ Ghana engineers.
Managing Director the Matamayo Refinery Edmund Combat ene ebo Ghana engineer for abaso ewo esania wonomo eboa ayetama oil refinery ama ene wonomo assign ejina brane ewo numedi mu ebiom ebra wakasa ewo dwumedi bi orhyehyɛ so a na wonomo de empenyufo a ene wonomo ene ba bedi Institute of Engineering and Technology Ghana ene mu adwuma hye wonomo ensa ena Managing Director no din semwesi etudwa.
The plans is to make sure that when we start operating, we don't shut down. We run continuously so that the country sees the true benefit that will be derived from the refinery. And then also we have an aging population. So, and thankfully you just saw that new engineers have been inducted today. So we have to train those young people to fill in the gap of those who are retiring, to be able to build a very proper workforce to continue to work with us. So for us, we believe that we are at a stage where the country has really no option but to make sure that for our economic viability, we have such vital state institutions continue to work.
Eho ena engineer Wanda Davo Salamia, onuna CC oye President Edema Institute of Engineering and Technology Ghana. And so enkasemu wade to abayi enimu se.
Ansana ubeye juma as engineer no. Na se yede ensatu woso. Anasa ye jutum se uye engineer, anasa ya certify se uye engineer. Wonga womu ye juma a omu nye engineer, anasa ya nye woman to mono. Me botai ba ko ne se me make sure se ombaba beka Institution of Engineering and Technology ho. Na ejumedi a ye nyina no ombe ye sende ambra no ekire na nsem beti se omu ana edan we abu obehu se ye adwuma we na bibi se asei esande se nkrofo yan certify wom na omu ye adwuma a enye the engineering council ahye omu nti na bibi se eba aban enhwe se bra ye big push project no ye besa sisi anamobi anase betu anamobi ne di bibi esi ho a ebe ye maintenance aspect adwuma no koso no na omode e maintain.
Dia dru so no ye beda ye ho na afi ye ba agokansi mu nsem ye de atoso mo.
Abshama menase na ye monremo ewo agudie ensemo sabrede onimse Ghanaian Premier League no emu asoye pa phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. House of Folk company for the betuja say Accra Sports Stadium tinton time afi omuntimi enkoso ensia kan ewo enonam so emo parado e de abetuja se Legon Agopama so a omo hwenim se ombesia kan ne eno enana eye di kan a omde ma club license for.
The Legon Sports Stadium is actually the venue you choose to say when you ever see your boy matches what this season. But and then the Accra Sports Stadium being the alternative venue. Then before season the Bashasi, Legon form say they had some works to do at the Legon venue on the pitch. So we needed to move to our alternative venue at the Accra Sports Stadium to go and continue our matches there. So then we'll be able to come back. And we also felt that Ocean has the protocol. Every week 9 match at your boy. That you were there. Accra Sports Stadium because of the numbers involved. Even though we had played Hassan Kotogo and were top 4 of the Legon Sports Stadium, we were hoping that, or we knew that the work we're putting in will get more.
Kwame Parado kasama fo panyine Edma House of Folk na otie ne nkano yeda sujine mo ewo Ghana Premier League ne mo na onim se na nsemo de betodwa ene se Boboko eno 11 wonders players no echese ekom edwom enam nsemo a koje isapon ene this revelation eba mountain we ne nam so emene wo so afọ wona hwe agudie no so Honorable Kofi Idi Adams echese oni players no kasa omomode ada se omode ekom no ebeto nche ne mom omo adwene baja ebomo no no akoso asiakan.
They must take the management of the fan bases a little bit serious. Through that, they will be able to improve their finances and to deal with some of these situations. But it's unfortunate that at the time, an arrangement has been done where clubs started the season with 1 million Ghana cedi, which had never happened before. You will have such a situation. I don't know how much these players are owed. I don't know how much the coach, the technical team is owed. But I want to appeal to the players to continue to play for the jersey and play for the club. I'm sure that they will resolve these issues because some of these actions mars the game.
We didn't say in 5 pine and shaben and so papa ne chese monfa kom enkobo emfa ho ne sika twitwiri dia ono agina so se ye de ehye Ghanaian Premier League no emu enyina so mfa ensem no ensiwa ka na hye ne so se nyame ya adoma on the 5th of December Kumase not all Adom TV dame dwumedia ye de eno so ho komo nyina da ye de eno so ebebro within the Cobblestone Okumankra Baku Amaka Ensuroja Adura Enyono Nomere 1 she
Eni jide mu nsam ye de brawa abrante a ye friend D crime or ye nwomtoni e wo mayimu wo de aba beto dwa se nya da se ono ne nkofo e be ka se traditional media to say radio TV ene de aka no enya de a omuhia o se sasem no enya de omu bekambida.
It's helping us to grow. It's left for us to capitalize on that. Again, we would never, myself and my team, we would